Drew Scott had it all: fame, fortune, and a dream life millions envied. But behind his cheerful smile on Property Brothers was a painful secret that nearly destroyed everything he'd built. What really happened to the star who seemed to have it all? Let's dive into the emotional story behind the spotlight. Born on April 28, 1978 in Vancouver, Canada, Drew and his identical twin brother Jonathan grew up in a unique home where creativity met discipline. Their dad, Jim, a former Hollywood actor and stuntman, filled their childhood with thrilling stories and lessons about reinvention and hard work. Their mom, Joanne, balanced that with a strong focus on education and structure, making sure the boys valued learning as much as dreaming. Even as kids, Drew and Jonathan weren't content sitting still. At 7, their dad gave them chores with rewards, sparking their first entrepreneurial spirit. By 8, they were making and selling nylon-wrapped hangers door to door. When a bulk order came through, it wasn't just money. It was proof they could turn effort into real success. From that moment, they weren't just kids with a hobby. They were young entrepreneurs with big dreams. Their parents' mix of creativity and discipline shaped them into confident, hard-working dreamers. The hanger business taught them crucial skills: negotiation, communication, and resilience. But how did these two boys go from selling hangers to becoming TV's favorite renovation twins? As teens, they entertained at kids' parties as clowns, learning to perform, engage, and make people laugh, skills that would later define their on-screen charm. Drew, tall and athletic, once dreamed of a pro basketball career, but injuries forced him to rethink his future. That setback led him back to his roots: entertainment. With their father's Hollywood background inspiring him, Drew took on small roles in shows like Smallville, working as a body double and gaining first-hand experience on set. It was here he learned how every detail matters, preparing him for the bigger spotlight ahead. Being part of TV shows wasn't just fun for Drew, it gave him a real taste of the entertainment world and the dedication it demanded. He learned about timing, memorization, and staying flexible in an industry known for its uncertainty. These early experiences fueled his passion, convincing him that the camera was where he belonged. Jonathan, equally talented, leaned toward design and construction but supported Drew's ambitions wholeheartedly. However, Drew soon realized that acting alone wouldn't pay the bills. The entertainment industry was unpredictable, so he turned to real estate, an area both brothers had explored during university, buying and renovating properties for student renters. This dual path marked a turning point. By balancing real estate with acting, Drew could chase his creative dreams while securing steady income. Renovating homes and managing deals gave him confidence that he could always support himself no matter what the auditions brought. At the University of Calgary, their entrepreneurial spirit thrived. They bought a rundown property near campus, pouring their energy into transforming it into a desirable rental. The success of that first flip sparked their ambition to do more. Jonathan's eye for design combined perfectly with Drew's knack for negotiation, creating a powerful partnership. Frustrated with unreliable realtors, Drew got his license to control transactions, launching Scott Real Estate Company. By their mid-20s, they'd flipped many properties and built a strong reputation. But Drew's passion for entertainment never faded. In 2006, he moved to Vancouver to pursue acting full-time, leaving Jonathan to run the business. Despite financial struggles and debt, Drew revived their real estate work while taking acting classes and building industry connections. Alongside Jonathan and their brother J.D., Drew co-founded Davidian Production Group in 2002, focusing on independent film and TV, showing their deeper commitment to storytelling beyond acting. Then came the big break, a pitch that would change everything. By the late 2000s, TV networks wanted fresh reality shows. An early concept, Realtor Idol, didn't catch on, so Cineflix shifted to a more relatable idea, following families searching for their dream homes. Drew Scott was chosen to guide buyers, but he insisted his twin Jonathan join, bringing construction skills and natural chemistry. Together, Drew handled deals while Jonathan transformed homes. Their sibling bond added authenticity and humor that clicked with viewers. HGTV greenlit the show in 2011 as Property Brothers, which quickly resonated. The simple but heartfelt format showed families' hopes and struggles, making it about more than renovations. It was about building better futures, with Drew and Jonathan's warmth inviting audiences along for the journey. Property Brothers exploded in popularity, drawing viewers worldwide who related to the struggle of finding affordable housing. Their down-to-earth Canadian charm made them stand out amid polished reality stars. Debuting during a shaky housing market, the show gave hope that with creativity and grit, homeownership was possible. The success launched the brothers into stardom, but instead of traditional acting, Drew found his stage in blending real estate savvy with entertainment, while Jonathan's design skills told compelling stories. Together, they'd found their perfect spotlight, and they didn't stop there. They built a franchise empire with shows like Brother vs. Brother, showcasing sibling rivalry and drama, and Property Brothers Forever Home, sharing heartfelt family stories. Celebrity IOU paired them with stars for surprise makeovers, blending glamour and emotion. Beyond TV, Scott Brothers Entertainment grew into a media powerhouse producing diverse content, making them successful entrepreneurs as well as stars. Yet, behind the scenes, the demands grew fierce. Filming multiple shows across cities meant non-stop travel, long hours, and little downtime. They juggled hosting with executive producing, overseeing budgets, schedules, and creative decisions. The pressure to stay authentic while managing a massive franchise was intense, testing their resilience even as their fame soared. Property Brothers won fans with warmth and humor but faced controversy over rushed timelines, budget issues, and a 2019 lawsuit alleging poor workmanship. Though Drew and Jonathan weren't at fault, their brand took a hit. By then, the show aired in 150-plus countries, making the twins household names. But behind the scenes, Drew was quietly battling mercury poisoning and chronic fatigue syndrome, causing him to step back for treatment while Jonathan carried the show. Drew's openness about his health struggles inspired many, and his return brought new strength and perspective. On the personal front, Drew met Linda Fan in 2010. They married in 2018 in Italy, a celebration shared with fans on TLC. In 2022, they welcomed their son, Parker, adding joy to Drew's busy life. Professionally, the brothers keep growing their empire with new shows like Backed by the Bros and Don't Hate Your House. Drew also champions sustainable home design and, with Jonathan, has co-authored books, solidifying their status as trusted industry leaders. Drew's journey, from health struggles to global fame, love, and family, shows resilience and reinvention. He's more than a TV personality. He's a passionate entrepreneur, devoted husband, and loving father. His story reminds us that true success comes not just from fame, but from the relationships and values we cherish. What do you think of Drew's incredible journey? Share your thoughts below. If you love Hollywood gossip, celebrity news, and all things star-studded, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you never miss an update. Also, drop a comment below